Hello everyone, it's Laura from Divine Light Yoga, and today's video is for all of the kids yoga teachers out there who are either teaching online or you're transitioning into online teaching, or perhaps even being pushed into online teaching due to our current situation. I wanted to talk about 3 ways in which you can really maximize the functions on Zoom or perhaps any other program or platform that you might be using. So the first thing is the chat box. So whether you're using Zoom or another platform, you will have a box in which the children can interact with you and each other using some form of chat. So obviously this is for the older children who can write fluently, who it's not a stress to use the keyboard. So I would say maybe 8-9 years plus, using the chat box to get their feedback. So whether it's asking them how their week has been, how they're feeling, asking a question about your theme or your topic for that class. You know, if your theme is ahimsa, asking them, what do you think ahimsa means? Or how do you practice ahimsa? How do you practice love and kindness in your life? Or what is one way in which we can show love and kindness to the people in our lives? So interacting through the chat box. The bonus of this is that it's a quick and easy way for you to get feedback, to communicate with the children, and for them to really feel acknowledged, valued, and understood without messing around with the mute and unmute. They can all communicate, they can all give their feedback at one time, and you as the teacher can simply read out and acknowledge each one of their ideas, their opinions, or their feelings. So it's a quick and easy way to get them to feel acknowledged and valued. So that's the chat box, many different ways in which you can use it. The second way is maximizing this technology of the screen. So sharing your screen with the children and using it as a way to keep them engaged. So for a lot of us, we've had to quickly try and figure out how we can take our in-person yoga games and activities and actually present them in an engaging way to the children on screen. So we can do this by sharing our screens. So whether it's a dice game or a spinner game or a drawing game in which you share your screen and they can interact with it that way. So you don't have the physical resource, but you actually use the screen instead. So you actually use this wonderful technology and all of the resources online instead of the physical resource that you would typically use. You can also share your screen showing them things, whether it be related to your theme, so whether it's like a quick video, or if it's a mantra that you're teaching them or an affirmation, you can share your screen and visually they can see it there. So really great, very important for those visual learners is using the share screen function to enhance your game, to keep them engaged, and to use it as a way, as a replacement for the physical resource that you would normally have. So keeping it really interactive using that share screen function. And then the third way is the breakout rooms. This is what I wanted to talk about. So definitely, again, for the slightly older children and for the teens, giving them, whether it's something to work on like a physical pose in partners, where you can give them a theme and then put them into breakout rooms and they work with their partner or with their small group to create their own pose, sequence, storytelling. So again, however you would typically do your partner work in person, you're just using that breakout room function to put them into partners, put them into small groups for a discussion, for group collaboration. Obviously, they don't have the physical in-person partner aspect, so they can't be physically doing in-person partner yoga, but they can certainly use the breakout rooms to have a discussion, to come up with ideas, to create their own poses, their own sequences, their own flows, their own stories, their own ideas, and really using that to create community and to build up friendships within your online classes. So just putting them in the breakout rooms for 1 or 2 minutes and changing the breakout rooms each time so that they're getting to work one-on-one with different people, really making sure that it is very inclusive. So those are 3 very quick ways, 3 quick tips on how to really maximize this amazing technology that we have to enhance our kids' yoga classes and to really support children through yoga and meditation through the medium of Zoom or through the medium of whichever platform you might be using. So maximize your time with them by engaging them in conversation, get their feedback through the chat box. It's quick and easy. Use the breakout rooms to create community, conversation, and do some partner work, and keep them engaged and participating with the games through the use of screen share. So the screen share is there instead of your physical resources or in addition to your physical resources. And I would love to know if you have any other fun, interesting ways in which you use the different features of Zoom or whichever platform you're using during your online kids yoga classes. And if you're looking for a little bit more business advice, or if you're looking for more advice and tips on how to logistically take your kids yoga classes online, how to market them, take a look at my free video series on YouTube. So I have a playlist that's all about business advice for kids yoga teachers, and another playlist that's all about online teaching for kids yoga. All right, thanks very much for listening. Bye.